Scott, you're staying home? We thought you were coming in.
You guys look too contagious to me, so I figured I better stay home.
Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Today is Monday, January 4th, 2021. We're here for the purpose of the regular meeting of the Elmhurst City Council. The governor of the state of Illinois has declared a gubernatorial disaster proclamation in response to the COVID-19 outbreak, restricting individuals to gatherings of 10 persons or less, and all of the city of Elmhurst is covered by the disaster area. In light of the ongoing COVID COVID-19 outbreak, the mayor of the city of Elmhurst has determined an in-person meeting for the January 4th, 2021 council meeting may not be practical or prudent in light of the disaster. All of the aldermen of the city council and clerk and treasurer participating in the January 4th, 2021 council meeting, wherever their physical location, shall be verified and determine that they can hear one another and can hear all discussion and testimony during the meeting. So we are going to do that little exercise right now. When I call on you, I would ask you to unmute your microphone, say that you can hear me. And if you're the first person, who's going to be Alderman Mulliner, I'm going to assume you can hear other folks. But when you chime in, say, yes, Mayor, I can hear you and other folks. So I'm going to start with Alderman Mulliner. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and other folks.
City Manager Kopp.
I can hear you and others.
Clerk Tamer.
I can hear you and others, Mayor.
Alderman Palomsky.
I can hear you and others.
Stan, in our annex, can you hear me?
Mayor, we can hear you and others.
Fantastic. Alderman Brennan.
Mayor, I can hear you and others. Thank you.
Alderman Deuter.
Yes, I can hear everyone.
Elaine Leibovitz.
I can hear you.
Fantastic. Alderman Cahill.
I can hear you, Mayor, and everybody else.
Alderman Hill.
You're all coming in clearly so far.
Alderman Verimus.
I can hear you and others.
Alderman Levin.
I hear everyone.
Alderman Bram.
I can hear everyone.
City Attorney Storino.
I can hear everyone.
Alderman Dunn.
Yes, I'm here. I can hear.
Who's monitoring the YouTube, Mike? Someone in the booth? Assuming they can hear us. Michelle Kennedy. Alderman Kennedy, can you hear me?
Yes, Steve, I can hear you.
And it looks like Adam Durkin's on the line.
Yes,
Mr.
I can hear you,
Durkin.
Steve.
Okay, Mr. Durkin, can you hear me?
Yes, Mayor, I could hear you and I could hear others.
Okay, fantastic. I think that's everybody. Do we need to confirm this, Mike? Is there anybody on there? Okay. At this time, I'd like everyone to rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of
To the
America,
flag of the United States of America,
one nation,
the republic for which
indivisible,
stands
with
one
liberty and
nation
justice for all.
for all.
Clerk Tamer, I'd ask you to call the roll.
Hill,
Present?
Dunn,
Here.
Bram,
Here.
Palomsky. Here. Cahill,
Here.
Toledo absent, Park absent, Levin,
Here.
Kennedy, Alderman Kennedy. Okay, one more time. I know you're unmuting, but just one more time, Alderman Kennedy.
Here.
Okay. Honquist is absent. Brennan,
Here.
Mulliner,
Here.
Deuter,
Here?
Verimus,
Here.
11 present and 3 absent.
11 present, 3 absent. We have a quorum. On to agenda item 2, receipt of written communications. I don't see anybody in here. Stan, is there anybody in there with you that has any written communications they wish to submit?
There is not, Mayor.
Okay. That concludes receipt of written communications. Agenda item 2. Agenda item 3, public forum. This is an opportunity for anybody either signed in, called in, or present to address the council on anything they so choose. We ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes, and out of respect for others, that, that you, out of respect for others and the work we have to do here this evening, we ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes. We are recording this, so we ask that you state your name. Address is optional. Also ask that you direct your comments to the chairman, which is me. Clerk Tamer, do we have anybody who signed up tonight?
No one has signed up, Mayor.
Okay. Stan, anybody in there wishing to jump in on public comment?
No, there is not, Mayor.
Okay. Is there anybody online? We did not receive any submissions. We have a system set up where you can sign up in advance and then dial in, but I don't think there's anybody online either. Testing, anybody? Seeing none, that's going to conclude public forum this evening. On to agenda item 4, announcements. Do we have any announcements? Clerk Tamer.
Thank you, Mayor. This next Thursday, January 14th, from 7 to 11:30 p.m., the City of Elmhurst Commission on Youth is hosting Dr. Jason Washburn, presenting on depression in kids during COVID. This is a continuation of our series of teen issues during COVID. It'll be live on Elmhurst TV, the YouTube channel. The event is sponsored by Amita Health, and for more information, you can visit our city website. Thank you, Mayor.
Any other announcements? Seeing none,
Yeah, I had none there.
oh, look, there you go. All right, Bob, the floor is yours.
Yeah, just want to announce that there is a blood drive at the end of the month. Knights of Columbus is hosting a blood drive that's going to be on Sunday, January 24th, 537 South York Road from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Because of COVID, there's no walk-ups. It's by appointment only. So I'd encourage you to call Vitalent to schedule your appointment to give blood at this critical time. The phone number is 877 258-4825. And you can use the group code 026G for that. Other follow-up announcement I have with the advent of winter, I would request and implore all the residents to keep their sidewalks clear. We had our first bit of snow the past week, a couple incidents, and although we don't have the kids going to school yet, they're going to be going soon, and we're going to need those sidewalks clear for them. So please be diligent in keeping those sidewalks clear. Thanks.
Okay, anyone else with their hand up for announcements? City Manager, I don't see anybody. Okay. Seeing none, we will move on to consent agenda. At this time, is there any alderman who wishes to have any item removed to vote no or provide further comment? If so, please raise your hand. Alderman Bram.
5.5.
Okay, anyone else? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda minus agenda item 5.5. Motion by Alderman Brennan, second by Alderman Mulliner. Clerk Tamer.
Hill,
Aye.
Dunn,
Aye.
Graham,
Aye.
Palumsky, Cahill,
Aye.
Ludo absent, Park absent, Levin,
Aye.
Kennedy, Honquist. Oh, that's right,
Absent.
thank you. Brennan,
Aye.
Mulliner,
Aye.
Deuter,
Aye.
Verimus,
Aye.
11 ayes, 0 nays, 3 absent.
11 ayes, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consent agenda minus Item 5.5. Why am I getting feedback all of a sudden? Oh, well. Wow. Okay, consent agenda minus item 5.5 is approved. On to agenda item 5.5. This is an ordinance. I'd ask Clerk Tamer to read the ordinance.
An ordinance extending temporary executive powers pursuant to section 3.16 of Elmhurst Municipal Code and pursuant to 65 ILCS 5/11-1-6.
Put this before council, I'll ask for a motion to approve the ordinance as read. Motion by Alderman Mulliner, second by Alderman Levin. Alderman Mulliner.
No comment.
Alderman Bram, you pulled this. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I continue to believe that this is not needed at this time. I think it's proven by the lack of execution of these executive powers. I will not be supporting this.
Any other comments? Clerk Tamer.
Hill,
No comment.
Need you to vote, Alderman Hill.
Aye.
There you go.
Dunn,
Aye.
Graham,
No.
Palomsky,
Aye.
Cahill,
Aye.
Toledo absent, Park absent, Levin,
Aye.
Kennedy, Conquest absent, Brennan,
Aye.
Mulliner,
Aye.
Deuter,
Aye.
Verimus,
Aye.
11 10 ayes, 1 nay, 3 absent.
10 ayes, 1 nay, motion carries. Agenda item 5.5 is approved. On to agenda item 6, reports and recommendations of appointed and elected officials. 6.1, Mayor Morley, that's me. A couple of things. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody. Couple things to announce. Every year I give a state of the city that is sponsored by Chamber of Commerce and hosted by the Community Bank of Elmhurst. This year will be no different in terms of doing it, but we're going to do it a little differently. I will be at the bank giving my speech, and it will be broadcast live on a YouTube live stream event. It is on Thursday, January 4th, 8 a.m. So don't worry about getting there. We seem to have dicey weather usually, but you can attend from the comfort of your own home. Christmas tree pickup for the next 2 weeks in Elmhurst. Just roll your Christmas tree out to where you put your garbage. Don't leave any stuff on it. We need a bare Christmas tree, but it will be picked up for free. No additional stickers are needed. And last but certainly not least, we're obviously still in the middle of this COVID pandemic. I do see light at the end of the tunnel. I think we're going to turn the corner this year. Hopefully we'll turn the corner in a major way the first quarter of this year. I was on a DuPage County health call this morning, and they were discussing the vaccine rollout. It's rather complicated, but they do have a plan. I would encourage anybody who is interested in how they are going to be rolling out these vaccines to go to the DuPage County website. They have a whole section on COVID, including there should be a PowerPoint on the hierarchy of who gets the vaccine and when they get it and how it's administered. I would ask everybody to remain vigilant during these times, observe the health guidelines that we're all familiar with at this time until we turn the corner. So I appreciate all the hard work that DuPage County health folks are doing, and I would encourage the residents of Elmhurst to educate themselves on how the vaccine is going to be rolled out. And that is it for me. Assistant City Manager Kopp, your report.
No report.
Anyone else? Any other elected officials with a report? I don't see any hands raised, Mr. Kopp. Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right, Alderman Brennan.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a quick clarification on your report, Mayor. Did you say obviously, I think you meant the 14th. My hard hearing heard the 4th. So I'm just confirming for the state of Elmhurst.
It is definitely not the 4th.
It's not the 4th.
The report I just gave was not the state of Elmhurst. It is the 14th.
Thank you.
All right. And you can go online. I know the chamber sent out an email today. And I know that Community Bank is putting a notice in the paper as well. So, all right. Anyone else? Any other questions? Seeing no